Hi guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Franco's episode.
Franco's.
It's a Franco.
Future Franco's.
Well, you're already a Franco.
I know,
future
but
Franco.
We together are the future Franco's.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're just doing a regular Am I the Asshole episode? Because we like to do these. We like to keep shit light sometimes.
And then I want to do only funny ones.
Okay.
I want to laugh this whole fucking episode. But it's always goes the opposite way. We always like, we're going to keep this one light. And then shit gets real.
I know. I know. Okay. Am I the asshole?
Tell me.
For not staying with my girlfriend after bringing her to a wedding? So context, I, 30 male, have been seeing my girlfriend, 30 female, for around 2 years. All's great, no complaints. I introduced her to my childhood friends roughly a year ago, and they all like her a lot. My best friend, Mike, is getting married to Julie, and we are all very happy about it. I've been asked to be the best man, which I'm delighted about. Now, Mike and Julie are planning a wedding abroad in a very small venue in Portugal. Most of the guests will be staying 30 some odd minutes from the venue, with exception to their immediate families and wedding parties. My girlfriend has been invited to come with me. However, my best friend told me it's a 4-day event to give everyone a bit of a vacation. So day 1 will be wedding prep and hanging out with the groomsmen. Day 2 will be the ceremony and food dancing. And then day 3 will be the after party with Mike and Julie. And day 4 is recovery, then go home. Mike's booked a room at his venue for him, the groomsmen, and I at no cost to myself. Wow, that's amazing. When I asked about the groomsmen, bridesmaids, significant others, Julie and Mike expressed how they want their best friends to stay at the venue with them for the 4 days, since all but 2 of the wedding party are still single, which I was very happy about. The venue being so small, it has no extra rooms or capacity for other guests. I'd be sharing a room with a few guys for the days while I'm in Portugal. I told my girlfriend this, and she asked me which days I'd be spending with her. I advised her that she would check into the hotel on day 1, and we would hang out the morning, afternoon. Then I'm needed as best man to mingle with the groomsmen, so she would stay at the hotel and get to know guests I've introduced her to before. Day 2, there's a wedding bus planned for the hotel to bring her to the venue in the morning, and later that night, return trip. Day 3, she would need to get a taxi over to the venue to hang out, or I'll go back to the hotel for night 3. She then got upset, saying she would be coming all the way to Portugal, in essence by herself, to be alone for most of 3 days. I told her as best man I'm needed, and my friends would be sad that I didn't stay with them in the venue for the... Okay, let's be real. He's not worried about his friends. He wants to stay in the hotel. I don't think he's the asshole.
No, I don't think he's the asshole.
I think
he should go and enjoy. Like, if I was in her situation...
I think the bride and groom are the assholes. How are you going to
exclude her out?
Right.
Yeah. No,
you
I
should
agree.
accommodate. You and I are getting married, right? Mm-hmm. If, let's say, we had a similar situation, and yes, most of the wedding party is single, but only 2 are...
I would have
coupled
them
up.
I would have their
we would spend the extra money
with them. Yeah, 100%.
Right.
No, I wouldn't leave them hanging like that.
So I don't think this guy's the asshole at all.
No, I don't think he's the asshole, but I do think that he needs to be a little bit more understanding why she's mad. Like, she really is going to another country and spending time with people she does not know.
Right.
Like, that's a lot. Honestly, for me, that would be a lot. Like, I'd have anxiety because you know me with social crowds.
Right.
Especially when I don't know anybody.
I wouldn't just leave you.
No, I wouldn't leave you either. If it was an event for my family, like, I'd be like,
well,
I'm tagging, Tori's coming along. I'll pay for the extra.
But can I be real? If you left me, I'd go make friends.
That's because that's how you are.
Right.
But I can't even leave you to be like, you got to get a taxi for this night.
I'd figure it out.
I know you would, babe. You're not hearing me.
Well, what I'm saying is, if the tables were turned, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I'd be like, yeah, go have fun. I'll go find a bar somewhere, drink, make some friends.
I can't leave you like that. Even though you're okay with it, I can't do that. I think that's so fucked up. To me, I would think, like, here I am. I got all my shit figured out. You go do your own.
I would tell you. I would be like, oh, I'll
I know. I would tell you to do the same.
But I'm used to, that's the thing. I'm used to doing things by myself. I'm used to going out to dinner by myself, or like, you know, I wouldn't, if I was in a beautiful country that I'd never been in before and you were busy, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go find a bar, get tipsy, and like befriend the bartender.
See, I love that about you. I really do. I admire that. I wish I had that. Like for me, if I don't know where I am and
It's
I don't
anxiety.
have it's anxiety. Like I get like, just do you. I'd rather you do you and have fun and enjoy your time. And I'm just going to sit back.
But I think I think in this sort of situation, it would depend on the person, because I would never leave you because I know the anxiety that you would have. Whereas you could leave me. I would be like, hell yeah, let me go explore. Like, what the hell's happening over here? Like,
no, in the back of my head, even though you're okay with it, I couldn't do that. I'm being honest. Like, I couldn't leave you. I would feel so sad to be. My mind would be on. I wouldn't even be in the party thinking about having fun.
I think a part of me. But you wouldn't be at parties by without me. You would be like prepping without me, right? Like,
right. But the whole time I'd be like, I wonder if Tori's okay. I feel so bad. Like literally, I would have.
I'd be
guilt.
texting you pictures the whole time, like me and I'd be taking selfies with like the people I met at the bar, because you know wherever I go, I'm making friends. You know how I am.
Yeah, no, you're a social bug,
right?
Me, on the other hand, I'm like friendly and stuff. But I get scared. I get anxious.
That's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't have to be sad about me, because I'd be like, baby, look, the bartender. We're taking shots right now. Like, that's what I would do.
Is she hot?
I'm thinking a guy bartender, but whether it's a guy or a girl, you know.
I'm kidding.
That's what I would do. I'm in a new country.
No,
like,
I love that. I love that you're cool like that.
Just as long as I had mace, because if any weird people came up to me.
And your taser.
Yeah. So... And I mean, he's covering the flight, the hotel, the taxis. His room is covered by the groom. And, you know, so he's, I don't know. I'm not saying she shouldn't be mad or upset, because she's obviously the type of person that doesn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's the asshole. He's just going along with the plans.
Right. I think that he's doing what he needs to do.
And she shouldn't expect him to change the plans.
No. Absolutely not. If the tables were to turn and it's us and you had to go to your family, like friend, whatever, I would tell you go. I can't even be mad at you. Like you're needed.
I would make sure though that, because I'm sure if it were a wedding that you and I were invited to, it would probably also be a wedding that Dina and Alessia were invited to. So I would make sure that you were buddied up. Right.
See, if Dina and Alessia was there and I had to hang out with one of them or even both, like I'd be totally fine. I'd be like sending you photos like, we're over here at a bar.
Right. And I would love that. Like, go chill, do your thing. You know, when one of my best friends got married, I want to say almost 2 years ago, me and Dina were in the wedding together, but Alessia wasn't. So me and Dina left to go do the, groomsman duties. Yeah. And my mom, Alessia, Such, and Jamie all hung out together. And, like, I don't know what the fuck they did. I don't remember. But they got ready together and...
Yeah, that's perfect.
Lived their lives.
It's different when you have people that you know. It's a total different ball game for me, so I can understand her frustration, is when you don't know anybody and you're left to like figure it the fuck out. Yeah. That's scary. He's like, even though I introduced her to a few people, it's not the same. Like, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're best friends and let's go kick it, you know?
I guess here's the thing. Leading up to the wedding, right? Like if I'm needed for the morning or whatever, and like obviously have to be a part of like the groomsmen duties, sure, I'll stay in that little villa that they rented out for me. Again, though, I would be pissed that, especially you're my fiance. Like
they're just dating. But
okay, but they've been dating for 2 years.
Yeah.
They've been dating for 2 years. They have an established relationship.
Absolutely.
She's not some like floozy on the side of the road.
So what happened? He dumped her?
No, he didn't dump her.
I thought it says I'm breaking up. Is it wrong that I broke up with her after the wedding?
No, it's saying, am I wrong for not staying with my girlfriend after bringing her to a wedding? Like staying with her in the room.
gotcha.
After the wedding, though, and this is where I think he is wrong. After the wedding, I wouldn't separate from you. My wedding duties are done. I'd go stay in the hotel room with you. You're my fucking person.
I would do the
You know what I mean?
I would do
so he's a little bit wrong for that.
I get it though. He wants to hang out with his friends and still celebrate. But then I'd be like, all right, now my girl's coming with me.
Right. Or I
want me to come here? I'm bringing mine with me.
Right. I think it's very rude that they only got enough room for the single, for like people, you know what I mean? You have to accommodate. It's your I get it. It's your wedding day, but how are you gonna, that would be a slap in the face to you.
Yeah.
If somebody I knew, and I'm the best man, so that means that he's close with these people. He's close with them.
He's in the party. You're obviously close.
Right. And they didn't consider that he's been in a 2-year relationship, that maybe his girlfriend should be a part of the festivities.
Right.
And staying with him. How are you going to separate two people like that? That to me is fucked up.
You bride and groom out there, you guys are
y'all are assholes.
Ass McGee's.
But he's a little bit of an asshole.
And you, sir, get your head out of your ass.
Ooh, am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over a Christmas gift?
Oh.
I'm a 21-year-old woman studying graphic design. For a long time, I've dreamed of having a good laptop for university. My ex knew this, yet for Christmas, he gifted me a desktop computer instead. You sound like an entitled fuck shit.
I was going to say, bro.
I don't have much money, but I had to give him €150 to help him buy the laptop, expecting him to cover the rest. When I received the computer, I broke down in tears. I ended things with him because I feel he never takes me or my wishes seriously. Like I wanted a laptop and he got me a desktop. Or when I wanted to try sushi for over a year, he always refused, only to find he liked it when we finally went. The worst part is how he'd ignore me every night in bed, glued to his phone, dismissing my desire for attention or cuddling by saying he had a long day. Okay, well, so then you didn't break up with him for the fucking desktop.
Yeah, there's more to it.
Right.
Okay.
It's the fact that he never considers you. Our sex life also reflects this. It's always quick, without foreplay, and devoid of any intimacy or cuddling afterwards. Okay, he sounds like
he's a douche.
This is way too long to read.
It doesn't matter. She got to the point. She left him because there's more than one thing there.
Right. He doesn't think about you.
I think the computer was what broke the camel's back.
He ain't shit. So break up with him, move on.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
But if I were with somebody and I got them the best thing that I could get them, which is a desktop, because desktops are cheaper, and they looked at me and I did everything right in the relationship and they looked at me and cried and broke up with me, I would literally tell them to fuck themselves.
Right. No, I think that's stupid.
Am I the asshole for dumping my religious boyfriend? I, 31 male, was talking to my boyfriend, 42 male, who's religious. But I asked him to respect the fact that I'm not. I asked him to stop calling me child of God, as I'm not religious, and find it creepy. And of course he kept doing it. I had to ask him 5 more times to not do it until I realized he would not respect my boundaries. I asked him why, and he said he didn't like my name because it was boring.
Wait, what's his name?
I don't know.
I want to know.
So I told him he could call me a pet name and that he was disrespecting me. When he did it again, I hung up. I called him back a couple hours later to see if he would get the point. All seemed well and things were getting steamy, and right in the middle of sexy time on the phone, he called me child of God again.
Stop.
Instant
Is he kidding?
mood ruiner. This has got to be a joke. I told him that it was the worst possible time to call me that. And again, incredibly disrespectful.
Maybe he was having like sex talk. Like he thought he would be sexy in bed. You know, like when I whisper shit in your ear.
If you ever called me child of God.
Child of God.
Bookie Bear.
Do you like that, child of God? Imagine.
Touch me there, Bookie Bear. Touch me.
Well, Bookie Bear is a pet name. I'm talking about child of God. Like
Bookie Bear is not sexy either.
Now you just straight up brought religion into the bedroom.
Touch me there, pumpkin tits. Can we just think of really wild nicknames?
Please comment down below. What wild nickname would you do?
Touch me there, Christ on a cracker. Touch me there, Mother Mary.
You're gonna get electrocuted. A lightning bolt is gonna come down and strike you.
Touch me there, Zeus's ball sack.
You're so stupid.
I'm trying to think of more.
You got more?
Yeah.
Zeus's ball sack?
Yeah. I like it like that, Aphrodite. Aphrodite. That's a good one.
I fucking love you.
Very proud of that one.
That was a good one, babe.
Child of God. That's just a weird.
That's weird.
That's a weird kink, because that's not hot.
No, it's really not. It's really gross.
Let's not, like, God ain't got shit to do with your dick in my butthole, because these are two men.
Yeah. No,
So they have butt
but
sex.
Still, it's like, no.
Like,
You don't bring religion up in sexy time. There's no good, like, that's not a good time to do that.